Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. It's Christmas time, and you would like to share some
Christmas joy
Christmas joy,
with you.
which comes this year in a little bit of history, a little bit of
Trivia?
trivia. It's a lot of stuff actually, and we would like to. I'm not gonna bullshit anymore. We would like you to get to know some Polish customs, some Polish Christmas customs.
Yeah. I will get to know some too because I
Yeah,
don't know many.
He doesn't know many, and
I'm like a barbarian.
And yeah, I did this like little text project by myself. So Adrian will get to know stuff. We'll get to know some stuff with you guys.
Yeah.
And the most important thing.
Is it?
Or maybe not actually. Actually, it's not the most important thing. We will be playing Viscera Cleanup Santa's Rampage, yeah?
Yeah, Viscera's cleanup detail.
Yeah.
Santa's Rampage.
Santa's Rampage.
Could be Christmassy
Apparently
enough.
he went crazy and butchered some elves.
Well, we will
Spoilers.
see. I don't actually know for sure, but we will see. Let us start.
Yeah.
We
So we are a little helper.
Yeah.
Age 35 apparently.
Sanitation engineer.
Yeah. The tragic events that unfolded at this workshop must in no way deter you from performing your duties in a manner befitting the company's reputation. Your work here entail cleaning up the horrific aftermath of Mr. Klaus's unfortunate breakdown. This includes the obvious slaughter and any broken items and so forth.
This stuff like...
Oh, there is more.
Yeah, apparently I need to use my mouse though.
Please conduct yourself appropriately, as this assignment will reflect upon your permanent record. Fail to follow company guidelines and regulations and you may find yourself without a job.
No!
Not on Christmas!
Yeah, what a bunch of assholes.
Once your assignment is complete, the corporation will take ownership of the workshop and any remaining items and the employees. Of course, because it's
Corporation.
corporation.
Oh yeah, these are... Let's look around first, maybe.
Yes.
What's... I've not played this game in a long time, so... Yeah, you can already see.
Have you even played a lot of Santa's Rampage, or was it just the base game?
I never played Santa's Rampage.
Ah,
I had
see?
it sitting in my... Wow.
What? Whoa!
Yeah.
What happened to
Already
Rudolph
started.
and... What?
Rudolph? Where is Rudolph? Oh.
I mean... Oh, yeah. I was gonna say there is no body, but I just saw the body.
One didn't fuck around with those.
Santa.
Was it him?
Yeah, they
think
said Mr. Klaus, unless he's
someone's
being... Yeah, frame us.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
not us, the Santa.
Santa, yeah. I
The
don't
Santa.
believe Santa would do such horrible thing like this.
Unless he was forced.
By
Unless the situation
by
required it.
Mrs. Santa. Oh fuck.
Or by
okay.
the children. I would do...
Yeah,
Oh my god. Wait,
that's just lovely.
it's nice.
What the fuck?
Wait, what's this metal picture?
Yeah.
Oh. Number 3.
Okay,
So
let
I would,
me start cleaning.
and I should start from the very beginning, because if we want to talk about Polish Christmas, we should start at the roots. And the roots are obviously Slavic roots, which, you know, it isn't really specific to Poland, but to most of the Slavic cultures.
Yeah, we are have the same roots as other countries.
Yeah, around us. So like Eastern Europeans that we might count as two, we actually don't know now. People keep saying that Poland is central, but
No,
kind of still have that mindset that it's Eastern Europe.
I think we are more Eastern than we want to
Admit.
admit.
Yeah, exactly.
Santa's had some drink.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh.
How does it? Oh, it's Black Spaniel.
Oh, Black Spaniels?
Or Spaniels, I don't know. And so yeah, if we want to start at the roots, we should talk about some pagan beliefs and rituals.
Definitely.
Definitely, those are always fun, yeah? This is actually pretty complicated because while we know where the base is at, we are not clear on some specifics. To tell you more about the actual rituals, I need to start with talking a bit about the god called Veles.
Who was Veles? I
Well,
actually never heard of him, so I'm just...
yeah, Veles is actually one of the major Slavic gods.
Oh,
And he is a god of earth, waters, forests. No, the green alive stuff actually.
So
Because
yeah.
you know, like forest, water, and earth, it's all constantly moving, but he's actually in charge of the underworld.
The elements? No.
Well, you know, he was actually in. That's a story for another day. He was actually in conflict with like our main god, Perun.
Oh.
Like Piorun.
Oh.
So he was like mostly. Sometimes I'm gonna talk about a bit about Greek mythology because it's very easy to. There are a lot of similarities actually. So Perun actually means now as a word Piorun in Polish, which is thunder. So you could
Thunderbolt,
basically
actually.
thunderbolt, yeah. So you could actually say he was a lot like Zeus, without some details obviously about him. But yeah, he was like in charge of heaven, storms, while Veles was in charge of the earth, underworld. You know, like two clear spheres. So yeah, he was actually depicted as with dark beard.
Oh.
Yeah, like very. Was very like, how would you call him? He was like manly, but also like people who live in a village. Like he was this sturdy guy, like with beard, and he was in charge of the cattle also.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Cattle?
a protector of cattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And obviously, which comes with that, he was the god of harvest, which follows wealth, but also magic and trickery.
Oh.
When he wasn't depicted in his human form, he was imagined as a dragon serpent, but like a dragon serpent.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, not like four-legged dragon, but you know, like.
I see, like more like not lizardy, but snaky.
Yeah,
I know.
snaky serpent. Yeah. Again, to put it more, to compare it more to other mythologies, he was very close to Indo-European deity Mitra, and more familiar to you, it will probably be Achievement.
What?
The day the funk died.
Okay.
What are you actually doing?
I have no idea. I was checking controls, but
Oh, I see. Yeah. Actually, he reminds. He is very similar to Loki in Norse mythology. The trickstery magic, the kind of enemy of the main god.
oh, so
Yeah.
he's the cool one.
He's the cool one. I would say he probably liked to party.
Yeah.
again think our dragon serpent was actually a kind of chimeric, like chimera. Yeah, and he was, let me see, because I noticed some stuff here. He had a bear's head and drooping hairy ears.
Oh, like me.
Yeah. And another background information is that Slavic people, Slavs, actually imagined the world as a giant tree.
Oh.
And Perun, that I mentioned before, was the god of heavens. So here is that as an eagle, I think, at the top of the tree.
Oh,
While
okay, never mind.
while Veles was the god of underworld.
Oh.
He was the roots of the tree, which takes us to the actual ritual, because he's actually the underworld in Slavic folklore is like springy, green grass and everything. It's not bad, basically. It's like not hot, not cold. It's actually very alive compared to the heavens of Perun, because mortals wouldn't be able to get there. It's just reserved for gods.
Oh, it's like Eden? I know Eden is not for gods.
It's like, I don't know.
I mean,
Never mind.
by the looks.
It actually makes sense more like with other philosophies, not
this
like,
guy just-
like religious. Okay, that's creepy.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the controls, but...
So yeah, he was in charge of the underworld. So he sometimes, actually during winter time, he sent some dead guys
Oh, that guys,
to
like,
the world of the living.
like those guys. Or under.
I don't
Oh,
think they
you
are
mean-
from our folklore.
You mean deceased people, yeah? Or like...
Yeah, who were
Not like
in
some-
underworld.
Oh,
So during winters he chose like some of them and sent them as his heralds to the living world.
that's cool.
Yes. And it was happening during winter because it was like the barrier between the living and the dead was fading.
During the winter
The
season?
winter season, I can't say specifically which day, because like which even month. It could be anywhere nearing, because you know the calendar was different too. It wasn't
Yeah.
even a calendar, it was just a cycle of, you know, day and night and full moons and new moons. But yeah, it was during the winter time. And to make it clearer for you again, what for Veles and the rituals, festivities connected to Veles were basically like Halloween now.
Oh,
Yes, it was actually. This actually brings me to the festivity. I could call it a festivity called Kolenda.
yeah, it's like a ritual.
It's like whoa.
Wow.
So I realize that now I'm kind of boring you with history.
No,
No, that's good.
just
Yeah,
didn't. I just got surprised by this face.
yeah. So yeah, Kolenda. It's obviously, I mean, obviously for me it's obvious. I've just realized it's not everywhere. Kolenda is an ancient festivity celebration of something called a Great Night. It's actually in Polish Wielka Noc. It's like Wielka Noc.
Oh,
for us.
but it's different.
So it's like the great. Well, you know, because Jesus wasn't around then.
Oh, yeah, actually.
So it's not like Adrian is saying that because Wielka Noc, Great Night, is during Easter time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got confused there, but I get what you say. It's not the same times.
No, definitely not.
Different cultures.
Yeah. And this ritual, custom basically, you know, it persists to this day, but not much, because in the past people used to dress as like animals, kind of. They put like animal skins on themselves,
Oh.
like donkeys,
Mhm.
mostly like what's called the male sheep.
Let's say male sheep.
Male sheep actually have a word, but okay, never mind. So yeah, they had like grotesque masks. This was like a creepy kind of group of people. Obviously, then mostly male.
It was supposed to be connected to the death, yeah?
Yes.
Underworld.
Yes. And you know, they were going like from one door to the other. Sometimes it was a very long distance. This custom is actually, I do remember that in like 70s it was still a bit going around in the villages.
It still happens sometimes, but it's
I
like...
actually don't know if it's still
It's-
maybe on the east of the country.
You mean people being dressed and like going from house to house?
Well, now they are not really dressed. They just
I've
sing.
seen some in my city actually.
Yeah?
When I was at some family during Christmas, it was like when people came to us and like asked for some. Yeah, they wanted some money and they were actually dressed as dragons and like some.
I think, well, dragon makes sense too, because Veles was a serpent
Yeah, that's
dragon.
why.
Yeah, so
And it's like, oh fuck.
great job.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, they were like connected to death. They went through all this mud, got wet and tired. It was so yeah, it had a connection to Veles because, like I said, he was like, you know, connected to wetness, to mud, to all this stuff. And actually, the master of like each house would welcome them and
Yeah,
give
that-
them some gifts.
Hey, it's like
Because they, you know, they went through the trouble of dressing up, walking a long distance, and they sang songs.
As I said, it's very similar to the people. When I was little, it happened. It was like in the 90s or early 2000s. I've seen. I don't remember correctly because, as you know, I don't remember much from then. It was like they came to my uncle's house because we were then celebrating with the whole family at my uncle's house. And they just came. They were singing. They had like.
But they were singing Christian carols, yeah?
That I can't remember.
think
They
so,
were
because
like
it
probably
got-
Christian because it would
It kind of blended together later, like Christians added like the I'm sorry for saying like so much, added the devil
Yeah.
costume, the angel costume.
Yeah, I think there
later.
was a devil and angel actually. Yes.
Angel had to be there and the
Definitely.
devil, yeah.
They had some costumes. They were singing and they probably got some money from it.
Adrian isn't actually originally from far away from me. It's about
No, I'm surprised it's not happening in Gdańsk. I think it's still happening in Poland.
I don't know. I don't want to be wrong, but it's definitely got carried to the modern times.
I know that you can see it in advertisements.
In advertisements, yeah.
I'm gonna burn this chat because fuck it. So it can't be as foreign to us.
No, it's not foreign.
Oh, I'm not saying it's foreign. I mean, I'm similar with it. Familiar with it. I'm sorry.
And those gifts that they gave to the people, to the people dressed up as all those in all those costumes, were actually for the god, yeah, for the Veles.
Yeah.
For Veles, the Veles. For Veles.
So there weren't any angels and devils.
No. These are typically like Christian figures.
Yeah.
I mean, from what the image of the devil and the angel was adapted from, I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's definitely so.
But yeah, it was definitely later included by the church. So yeah,
Waxy Big Fist.
so yeah, the gifts, yeah, brings me to the point of the gifts. It was given to the god, and it was meant to obviously symbolize like the wealth for next year, yeah, good fortune. What else about that?
But them visiting and being welcomed by the household owner or the big guy in the house, you know.
Like like master of the house.
Yeah, the master of the house. Give the household
Good fortune
good fortune.
for the entire year.
One of those end of the year things.
Yeah, they were like parting with 1 year, you know, before the spring came.
Yeah.
That's why it connects to Veles. And actually, fun fact, because you might wonder where the word kolenda comes from. There is no really English translation to that. It's
They do have some people walking and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember.
no, I know, and I looked for it. It's like kolenda had all the similar words associated with this ritual. It was all South Slavic countries and Eastern ones. So it's Kolyada in Ukrainian.
Oh.
I'm mentioning this because Kolenda is actually named after the goddess Kolyada.
Oh. Who was she?
She was in Polish folklore too called Kolyada. We somehow derived the word Kolenda from that, but okay.
Yeah, I guess.
This is actually funny because she is a very forgotten goddess.
Well, obviously.
She
Especially in
Veles kind of, because Veles is documented. You can definitely find like some statues and, you know, signs of the rituals in his name going around. But Kolyada is usually a female figure, a female goddess, although some depicted her as a man. Some people wonder if she was actually a goddess. But anyway, she was associated with. Oh my god.
Happens sometimes.
She was her name could come from, I forgot what language, but it might mean wheel.
Oh.
And she was like the goddess of the sun. She was like a sun goddess. Even though, you know, like, I think Perun takes those claims most, like that he was the god of sun, but I'm not sure. Never mind about that. But she was apparently a sun goddess or god, and she was like the goddess of. It was a wheel of time, you know, that her name was a wheel, and it was meant to be like a wheel of time. So she was associated with those, you know, 1 year ending, the other year starting, because it used to be, everything used to be connected to nature. Maybe, that's like speculation on my part, maybe it was before Veles came to us, and she was, you know, she was like this kind of mother nature that she was like, you know.
Oh yeah, she was like ending one season.
Yeah, season and the days.
Not
Because
season,
that's
but
why
year,
she was. Yeah, that's why she was sun goddess, because sun goes down, sun goes up.
Yeah.
And she was definitely, from what we know, if she existed even in mythology, she was associated with winter too. She was a winter goddess. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's like a fun fact.
She would be my favorite.
I know, right? Mine too. And fun fact number 2, we still have Kolenda, but apart from what Adrian said, it's it's a priest walking around. Going from house to house.
We have actually 2 Kolendas because we have the thing that I was talking about and like
the one you are talking about was influenced by church, but it's still mostly considered it's considered traditional.
Yeah, not so.
And like obviously with church's input, but not as much as the other calendar. Where a priest comes from house to house, you let him in or not. You let him in, you sing some Christmas carols with him, he gives you like a pep talk or
actually it's
usually not a pep talk. Sometimes he shouts at you because you live without marriage or some other stuff.
No, they just go around and judge you and take money because they often like come to you with some children. Not even gonna start this thing again.
Yeah.
You know how they are called.
They're like, boys in robes. And,
they are helping at churches.
Yeah, we don't know the word now.
I can't think of it.
I might actually find it, but yeah, you talk and I'll find the English
It's
word.
like they come to your house. They you pray with them, then they often take out a list and they check who is in the household. They actually have a list of people.
Yeah, because you are registered in the church.
In the paraphy.
Is this paraphy in English?
I don't know. It's called paraphy in Polish. It's like the churches, which church you
well,
belong to.
Ministrant is like, I think, either acolyte or like altar
boy.
Acolyte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they come to you and either he talks about stuff with you, everyone. It's always so awkward though.
Yes!
It's always so fucking unnecessarily. Oh,
great. Yeah.
Did I die?
No, but
yes, I did.
Founder Castle. What? It says we unlocked. Oh, yeah, achievement unlocked. So yeah, you do that to be more.
Okay, next one.
Oh yeah, and what we finished, what we meant to end it with, Kolenda. Yeah, they take money.
Yeah, it's always like.
And sometimes it got so ridiculous.
Sometimes you just don't, because you.
We don't open to Kolenda.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We don't let
we
them
used
in.
to as children because our parents.
Family did.
Yeah, our family.
It's like you put the money into a
envelope. And sometimes they just. I'm sorry, I shouted.
They sometimes
just take it. And whatever. It's supposed to be a small donation to the church.
Yeah, and sometimes they just fucking count it in front of you, and it's
and they are like judging you that you gave them such a small amount.
I've heard stories that they actually ask for more, and this is like ridiculous.
Yes, it's ridiculous, and I don't blame anyone who cut out the Kolenda from their tradition from that time.
Even if they are religious, they shouldn't be very much on. I mean, you can do it because it's a way to meet a priest and talk to him.
Yeah, it's fine. It should be a small donation. You should give.
Sometimes
what you can.
you really cannot give much, and they should.
Of course,
if they
it's
see
Christmas time.
Yeah, if they see that it's after Christmas, I think.
It depends. Oh, it's another thing. It can be before Christmas, during Advent, which I will talk about later. Or it can be after Christmas.
At the beginning of the year.
I think it's to the January the 6th, the Three Kings.
Yeah,
or maybe even
around
more. Never mind, but yeah.
And yeah, sometimes people are very poor in Poland and they still scrape the money.
Well, it's a very depressing subject.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Very like,
It's-
ugh. And so awkward. That's the worst stuff about it.
Let's get to some slightly more fun stuff.
Oh, I'm having fun.
It is, yeah, but unfortunately we don't have more specifics on
I did it again.
on the pre-Christmas customs, because the other, I mean, like Slavic pre-Christianity Christmas. Because at a later point, you know, we get influence from Germany, where comes obviously the Christmas tree.
Cultures mingle. Yeah, Europe is very rich in many cultures, and they often coincide with each other, and they get basically connected to each other. Like one culture borrows from another, and also.
And you will notice some. I will mention later some differences between the regions in Poland, because like I've read that the Norths,
We are the Norths.
well, me especially, they live like by the sea.
Yeah, I'm living like 150. I'm living by the sea.
Yes.
Yeah, not far from the sea.
No, I'm just saying the Norths.
Norths.
Just like saying that. We have a lot of in common with Scandinavian people, and we borrow some of their customs, or they just blend it together a bit.
Yeah.
While people on the east take more from the Russian culture, on the west from
Ukraine, especially
Germanic cultures.
Some of it is from Ukraine and Belarus, I know.
Yeah, while the southern Europeans are like, you know, sometimes have completely different customs.
Often
because
it's slightly German.
they are the Balkan culture, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of differences, but not enough to like, I don't know, we still have mostly in common, yeah?
Most of the stuff is
Yeah.
like similar. Though I know that if someone is traditional person from our part of Poland and traditional family from south, they would have many different.
Yes, definitely.